family black sheep, until the day I inherited everything and watched them all come crawling back. For 28 years, I was invisible at every holiday dinner. While my cousins got praise for their mediocre achievements, I could cure cancer, and they'd still ask when I was getting a real job. My Aunt Veronica would literally step around me to hug the person behind me. Uncle Randall would introduce his kids to strangers, but forget I existed entirely. This is my nephew Theo, the doctor, and my daughter Ava, the lawyer. He'd beam at dinner parties, his chest puffed with pride. Then his eyes would slide right past me like I was furniture, even though I was standing right there holding a bottle of wine I'd brought as a hostess gift. My crime? I dropped out of law school to start a tech company. In their minds, I was a failure who'd thrown away a prestigious career to play with computers. The fact that my company was thriving, pulling in 7 figures annually, meant absolutely nothing. I wasn't a lawyer, doctor, or banker, so I didn't exist in their social hierarchy. I stopped trying after my college graduation. I'd earned my master's in computer science while working full-time, maintaining a 4.0 GPA despite pulling 60-hour weeks. When I shared the news in the family group chat, it went completely silent. Meanwhile, when my cousin Finn got promoted to assistant manager at a coffee shop, it generated 47 congratulations and 3 separate celebration dinner invitations. At Christmas dinners, I'd sit at the kids' table despite being older than half the adults present. At weddings, I wasn't included in family photos. They'd literally ask me to step aside so they could get just the family shots. During conversations, they'd talk around me like I was a ghost, discussing my life in third person while I stood right there. Whatever happened to Quinn? Aunt Veronica would ask my mother, as if I wasn't sitting 3 feet away. Oh, he's still doing that computer thing, Mom would reply dismissively. The worst part? I kept showing up anyway, hoping something would change. Then grandmother Iris died. I was the only one who visited her weekly at Sunset Manor. The only one who remembered her birthday with more than a Facebook post. The only one who listened to her stories about growing up during the Depression, about losing her first husband in Korea, about building the family business from nothing. She'd squeeze my hand with surprising strength and whisper, "You're different from the rest, Quinn. That's not a bad thing." Her eyes would sparkle when she said it, like she was sharing a secret. While my family posted Instagram stories from expensive restaurants and luxury vacations, I spent every Tuesday evening playing chess with her and bringing homemade chocolate chip cookies, her favorite recipe that she taught me when I was 12. She was sharp as a tack until the very end, remembering intricate details about my business strategies that my own parents had never bothered to learn. When the lawyer called for the will reading, I almost didn't go. Another family event where I'd be treated like hired help, but something urgent in his voice made me change my mind. The entire family packed into Morrison & Associates like vultures circling fresh roadkill. Aunt Veronica had even brought a leather portfolio to organize her inheritance documents. Uncle Randall was already discussing property tax implications with his wife in hush. I was the family black sheep,